you found in this interview, or any improvements which you felt?
Okay, ma'am. First was I didn't all stretch the answers. I was
Yeah.
spontaneous. That's what I think. From the introduction to the last
Mm-hmm.
question, that's what I think about me. And ma'am, confidence was shaking sometimes because you were asking questions again and again, again and again. You were raising the objections. So means I was scared, but I didn't lose my confidence. That's what I think.
Yeah.
What's your take?
So if I ask you to rate yourself on a scale of 10 based on today's interview, so what will be the score?
I'll rate myself 8. I still
Okay.
need to work upon some things. I'll have to go through scenario based questions and all that stuff. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay, that's so nice. Okay, so yeah, now today the confidence was good, and yeah, in between the confidence was a little bit shaky. Yes, I think you
yeah,
also felt the same thing.
yeah,
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 but starting from the introduction till the end, you were spontaneous. That is that I should also, I must say these things, and I saw a lot of improvement. Whatever points I used or whatever points I shared with you on the first day, I think a lot
yeah,
of changes I saw in the based on introduction. Also your introduction was superb, as I told, highlights your qualities, your hobbies, and today you did the same thing. So I was happy that you followed all the points which I asked you to
yes,
work on. So that is the very good thing. Your confidence was good. I'll not say, yeah, in between I found somewhere it got shaky, or somewhere you were seemed that you were nervous. But the thing is that today I asked some questions in a tricky way, or some
yeah,
questions I yeah, because I wanted to check your smartness today, or how quickly can you think something. I just wanted to taste that, because apart from that, nothing is required. You are just amazing. Means whatever you were saying, every scenario based question, academics, everything was perfect. Just in that ice question, when I asked you
yeah,
to
yeah.
sell
I was
ice,
not able
yeah.
to recall what I should say about ice, how
Yeah,
it would help.
yeah. See, I was giving you a hint, like I'm suffering from this health problem. So you can say that. You could have said, like, that ma'am, this ice is not, you can give this ice to your parent, and you can use this ice for massaging your parents if they are, if your grandparents are staying with you. You can give this ice to your grandparents. They can use for massaging purpose, and you can create a lot of things with this ice. And with this ice, we are providing you a card, and that card has a free health checkup. So all these things you can add, okay, to make the
Yeah,
thing
that.
more amazing or interesting. And then no one can say that no, I'll not buy this thing. Okay, so
Okay.
I just wanted to check this thing in you. Okay, how quickly can you think something different? Because see, if I asked you the same question, like sell a fish, sell this, in those questions you were amazing. You already know how to convince people. When I asked you to sell a OnePlus over an Apple iPhone, that you said very nicely. When I asked you to sell a Himalaya bike rather than a you know low cost bike, so in those questions you were perfect. So that's why I asked you a tricky question. Okay, just to check how smartly you can think, and how quickly you can think something different to convince such customer. Because you may find such customer, yes, when you will get into Byju, there will be many people, different mentality. They will say different things, so you need to handle every kind of person. Yes, so that's why this kind of things are important. You need to think, you need to be active every time. Okay, so I think only this thing is required. Try to think smart, try to add certain points which the customer cannot deny. Okay, okay, and only this thing is required. Apart from that, everything was perfect, I think. And today the BDA question also, you asked a lot of questions, like in which pattern your child is, in which board he belongs to, how is his studies going on, how he is doing, and who it's, and you were also appreciating the parents. Yes, that
Yeah,
ma'am, it's so glad that you are looking after the service. So that is very nice. You are trying to connect a rapport with the customer. So I was also happily answering that, yes, I appreciate you, and I like the way you were saying that you are here to help us, but we have a problem in paying the money. So then also you
yeah,
came up with a lot of solution. So
yeah,
that thing is required, and you have done that. So I think a lot of improvement I have seen, and now I think you are just ready for the final interview.
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, only the thing is, I'm not disappointed, but I would have been more happy if you could answer that ICE question, because I expected that you will say something different with that question.
I was
But
blank
apart
actually.
from
I was not
yeah,
able to
yeah.
answer.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, but sometimes what happens, no, if you answer everything confidently, if you are doing everything smoothly, then the interviewer sometimes may trick you all with certain questions just to make you confused, just to make you nervous. So in those cases, you have to act smartly, you have to answer everything smartly. Okay, so just keep this point in mind. Whatever be the question, you have to add certain things which can impress the customer. Okay,
Yes.
so you have
Yes.
to be very active in all the questions. Apart from
Yes.
that, you are just perfect. And yeah, if you ask me to rate you on a scale of 10, I will surely give you a 9 out of 10 today, after seeing a lot of improvements. And I just wish you all the best. Just keep this point in mind.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's all from my side. I wish you all the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, I'll be getting the recording of this, right?
Yeah. I think you'll get this.
Yeah.
So we have 𝐴𝐵 sir, Vikas sir. If they wants to add something, they can also add. Okay.
Okay, thanks Tridipa for adding your valuable feedback, and it was awesome. You have given all the feedbacks, sufficient feedback. So now I saw your interview, and I feel that now ma'am has given you sufficient feedback. So you have worked on everything, because previously there was some confidence lag. You were not able
Yes.
to
Yes.
answer certain things, but now you are confident while giving all the answers. That is the positive point. What you have learned from mock interviews, right? That what
Yes.
to
Yes.
say, what not to say throughout the interview, how to give the answers, approaches, starting and ending of the any question, any answer.
Yes.
है ना?
Rapport building
Things
and all that stuff.
Yes, you have learned. So that is the main
Because
motive of
yeah,
mock interview. है ना? Because
actually,
if you
yeah.
go to Byju's interview directly without mock interviews, you won't learn all these things, right? So now you feel the difference, that why
Yeah.
you have came here and what you learned from here, right?
Yeah.
Because generally we know the approach, how to answer the question, but we don't know how to handle all these tricky situations.
Yes.
है ना?
Yes.
We always be confused that tricky questions रहेंगे, तो what will we do? How will we answer? So things comes in mind. But now
Yeah.
I am like happy for you that you have prepared well with everything, and now you know the
Yes.
approach, how to give the
Yeah.
answer and how to tell.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah. एक आइडिया आ
So
जाता है
just
सर.
हाँ बिल्कुल, वो आपको आ गया है. बेसिकली जहां आप लैग कर रहे थे, जहां प्रॉब्लम्स थी आपको, आपने वहां उसको रेक्टिफाई कर लिया. आपने सीखा, लर्न किया, एंड आपने आज दिखाया कि आपने इंप्रूवमेंट दिखाई. तो आई एम हैप्पी कि आपने वर्कआउट किया उन जगहों पे.
Yes, आपने बोलते हैं कि मतलब two-way communication should be there in scenario based question. आपके फीडबैक सेशंस देखे YouTube पे, तो आपने मतलब सबको सजेस्ट किया है कि two-way communication रखो, सिर्फ आप ही मत बोलो, उनको भी बोलने दिया करो.
Absolutely. आई एम हैप्पी कि आपने उसको फॉलो किया. लोग सुनते तो हैं, लोग फॉलो नहीं करते उन चीजों को, और आपने एग्जैक्टली उसको फॉलो किया एज इट इज. तो वो एक प्लस पॉइंट था पूरे सेशन में. ठीक है, तो एज मैम टोल्ड, आप कंप्लीटली अब तैयार हो बायजूस के इंटरव्यू के लिए. तो व्हेनेवर यू सेट फॉर दैट, आई हैव अ हाई होप्स फ्रॉम यू दैट सिलेक्शन डेफिनेटली होगा आपका. ठीक है, जस्ट थोड़ा सा इंट्रो और इंप्रूव करो. ट्राई टू हैव मोर क्रिस्पी इंट्रो. थोड़ा और उसको अच्छा करने की कोशिश करो. अच्छा ऑलरेडी है आपका इंट्रो, कुछ खराब नहीं है उसमें, बट और अच्छा हो सकता है आपका इंट्रो. इफ यू फील लाइक ना, कुछ पॉइंट्स ऐड करो, थोड़ा उसको अट्रैक्टिव और बनाओ. थोड़ा सा थिंक ऑफ इट, आप क्या ऐड कर सकते हो उसमें, और क्या उसमें सिनेरियो ऐड कर सकते हो. दैट विल हेल्प यू आउट थ्रू आउट द सेशन. बस दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड. अदरवाइज आप परफेक्टली एकदम तैयार हो चुके हो. अब अप्लाई फॉर बायजूस, गिव अस द गुड न्यूज कि सिलेक्शन हो गया आपका वहां पे. वी विल बी हैप्पी विद, बिकॉज़ आपने हमसे सीखा, आपने अप्लाई किया, आपने नौकरी ले ली वहां पे. दैट इज आवर अचीवमेंट, जो हमने अचीव किया आपसे.
जी सर, बहुत बढ़िया है सर. मतलब ये प्लेटफॉर्म बहुत ही बढ़िया, मैं रिकमेंड करूंगा दोस्तों को.
बिल्कुल, आप बिल्कुल देखो, हमारा मोटिव वो होता है कि आप वहां जाओ तो आप ब्लैंक बिल्कुल ना हो जाओ. आप यहाँ से सीख के जाओ कि अप्रोच क्या होते हैं, आंसर कैसे करते हैं, रेपो बिल्डिंग कैसे होती है. सीख के जाओ, वहां अप्लाई करो एंड ट्राई टू कन्वर्ट. कि आपका पहला राउंड जो होता है इंटरव्यू का, आप कन्वर्ट करो, सेकंड कन्वर्ट करो, और जॉब ले लो फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में. है ना? दैट इज द मेन मोटिव. वो आपने आज फुलफिल कर लिया.
और सर जी
हाँ
सर, मतलब एक सेल्स वगैरह वो करने की क्वालिटी है ना सर मुझ में. मतलब
बिल्कुल डेफिनेटली अब आ गई है, पहले नहीं थी, पर अब मैं बोलूंगा अब डेफिनेटली आ गई है. पहले वो मिसिंग था कि शायद लगा था कि आप शायद पता नहीं कर पाओ या ना कर पाओ, बट अब मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस है डेफिनेटली आप कर लोगे. कोई कस्टमर आपके सामने आएगा, आप कन्विंस डेफिनेटली कर लोगे. है ना? दैट इज गुड अबाउट यू. ठीक है, आई जस्ट वांट टू विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. आप ऑलरेडी अच्छा प्रिपेयर्ड हो, बस भूलना मत. ट्राई टू रिवाइज ऑल दीज थिंग्स, दिमाग में रखना, अप्लाई करना वहां पे, और जॉब लेके गिव अस द गुड न्यूज सुन, वी आर वेटिंग फॉर दैट।
Yes.
ठीक है,
Yeah.
चलो, ऑल द बेस्ट, डू वेल, है ना, सी यू।